Hello, welcome to another MBT Footy Talk Show. I'm joined by Malcolm. I'm T-Man, obviously. Before we get on with the show, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel. We really love and appreciate you guys. Um, Malcolm, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good. Um, Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. That's probably the first thing we need to talk about. Congratulations to him, actually.
Yeah, well deserved.
Well deserved. I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fans cry that Salah didn't win it, and I'm laughing because it's funny that they think he's the best player in the world, but we can't think our own best players are the best players in the world. But hey, it is what it is. But no, he deserved it considering what happened to his career. I feel like a lot of people don't know what Dembele's been through, especially when he went to Barca and everyone at some
Mhm.
point thought his career was over. And now, I remember when he went to PSG and Mbappe left, and everyone was so confused about the deal, even me, and I was like, what's he gonna do there? And now look at him winning basically the quadruple, and
Yeah,
and when like he deserves it. Like Yamal living winning it wouldn't have made any sense actually. It
yeah,
actually wouldn't have made any sense. Yes, he's the new kid on the block, but I think because I actually saw Dembele play so well this season and him beating Arsenal the way he did, I was just like, you know what, man, I wouldn't be surprised he gets the Ballon d'Or. It was well deserved. Um, and congratulations to him. Congratulations to anyone who's close to him. Um, I was just intrigued by Ballon d'Or this year. I feel like they just picked a random group of players this year, but
yeah. The top 10 doesn't make any sense.
it really didn't. Like Vitinho was third. I was laughing even more, and I was like, "What
They
did
could have put
Vitinho?"
Rafinha like at least to second.
Exactly. Like
Not
no,
him, but Yamal.
no. Like they
Like
could have put
anyone.
Rafinha. They could have put who else was good last year? But Joker is, dude. Your boy McTominay, bro. He's in the top
Right.
15.
No, it's number 18.
That yeah, top 20. Sorry. Shout out to him.
Jokeres also won an award last night.
For
Best
scoring a lot
leader.
of goals. Yeah, for
Yeah,
Sporting.
for Sporting, not for Arsenal.
No, no, of course, of course. Like he
Yeah.
just came here, bro. Yeah, he saw his new cherry, nah. He got a new one already. Yeah, sir.
Man's
That guy
moving
knows.
up and on. Moving on
Yeah,
and up and with.
yeah. He left his girlfriend because he was like, "I'm going to Arsenal. Fuck you guys." But yeah, it was a great night for Dembele. Um, let's just go through the results quickly, and then we can just talk about our main topics today. Um, let's get them out here. Um, yeah, put one people away. Okay, yeah. Uh, you can come down here. Someone's calling my dog. Oh, oh, it's the neighbors. Yeah, I made him walk 3 times, bro. So this week alone. Oh, okay. I'll check her later. Um, hold on, bro. I'll be right back. Just wait. Just pause. Sorry,
Yes.
my landlord is here. She's from Dubai. She just came today briefly. So yeah, nice lady. Um, anyway, so
What?
we're supposed to go through the results for the weekend. Let me just get them out. So Arsenal drew to Manchester City, 1-all. That game looked like it was going to go City's way, but in the last minute, Gabriel Martinelli scored the crucial equalizer. and it was a very dominant game in terms of Arsenal side, but City did something I've never seen before, which is defend so deep. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. I've never seen that in my life from Pep. The next game is Bournemouth versus Newcastle. It was a no draw. Not really much to say. Both sides are
Nothing
basically
to talk
even.
about.
Yeah, but they're basically even sides, you know. Bournemouth are up there nowadays. Newcastle are always been up here for like a past 2 3 years now, but Bournemouth have reached levels now. To even draw with Newcastle these days, in terms of Bournemouth side, is incredible. Considering their development the last few years. Um,
Mm.
Sunderland were very unfortunate to not take the points against Villa with the red card, but they did score a very smart goal from Xhaka. That was a very smart assist from him. Fulham, I actually watched this game. Very nice game. Um, Brentford, sorry, started really well, but then Fulham really got back into it and they scored two incredible goals. I think they had to give man of the match to Iwobi for that one because Iwobi was cooking that game. And yeah, that was actually a very nice game to watch. Manchester United versus Chelsea ended 2-1, both with 10 men. Very fascinating kind of game in terms of
Yeah.
in terms of the circumstances. Very ridiculous. All right, we'll get back to that topic, but I just heard funny things about it's not a red card for Sanchez, and I'm like, I beg your pardon, but okay.
Any Chelsea fans.
Did I hear a lot of people crying about that? But okay. Um, like when you see it, it's like it's a red. Like you can't.
It's That's a goal scoring denial of a clear goal
Dude,
scoring opportunity.
clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity because that for me was a like even him coming out, it felt like he didn't know what the heck he was doing. But anyway, we'll get back to that situation. It's just I just found it funny Chelsea fan reactions because for like the past 3 weeks they've been talking about how great their team is and they've not won a game since Bayern Munich. I mean since Brentford, and they've lost two of them.
Yeah.
So yikes. Um, Leeds United thrashed Wolves, which
Wolves.
is Wolves guys are just going down.
After the guy signed the new deal.
They're going down, shame. It's very unfortunate. Um, and then we have Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Palace obviously won the game. Very impressive start from them as well. Very interesting what's going to happen with Crystal Palace this season. Um, Brighton and Tottenham
Two, two, two.
Spurs. Yeah, they drew 2-2. I felt Brighton were robbed of this game. I felt um, there were some decisions I didn't like in the game where Spurs kind of, I think also the minutes they added was kind of long as well. But Brighton also just messed up as well defensively. I felt like this game was a rob. I feel like Brighton was supposed to win this game, but again, they're very inconsistent, and it's very unfortunate they didn't take advantage of Spurs the way they did. Um, Burnley and Nottingham Forest a 1-1 draw. Not really much to say in that regard. And of course, the Merseyside derby where once again Liverpool win against Everton.
Liverpool won again. Shocking. A
Uh,
one
like I look,
one goal difference.
yeah. Normally we just go through every game and talk about each game and whatever, but I feel like we have separate topics to talk about. For certain teams today. My camera is goofing right now. Just hold on. Your fan is on, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Ash-
It's hot. It is hot. Sorry.
Is it, is it killing
It's
you sound wise?
no. I don't mind it. I get it though.
Yeah, dude. I'm in
I
a
will figure.
confined space here.
In an oven.
Dude. You know you full well.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, so let's talk about what's the most talked about right now and why. why everybody hates Arsenal for no reason. Um,
No, nobody hates you guys.
no,
We
no,
hate your
everyone hates
manager.
us. No, no,
We hate
no,
your
everyone.
manager.
No, everyone hates Arsenal because
They don't. We want you guys to win the league. We don't want Liverpool to win the league. There's
no,
no
we.
Arsenal hate. It's just
No,
you guys. We know how good you guys are, and your manager is literally holding you guys back.
that's from your side. I watched Troy Deeney say, but Arsenal were defending the whole game. I think we were had 63% possession. How were we defending the game? The fact that Haaland even had the chance to break and we were so high up, is that defending, Troy Deeney?
I think
That
he means he's an idiot, but I think he means
he
like
is an idiot.
the lineup. The lineup was it wasn't showing intent. Like Ateta literally put three DMs from the start.
Again, Moreno is not like a DM. He's just a central midfielder, but he's not like a creative central midfielder. That's the
Exactly. Like,
thing.
why is he doing those things, bro? Like, it's costing you guys points.
No, because he had to kind of be careful. He wanted to play safe, but I don't justify what he did. I'm also pissed off about it. But now there's blatant lying now about Arsenal. Yes, you can talk about intent with the Liverpool game. That I can take that all day about it. But just remember, bro. Arsenal were literally all over City's half for the whole game, and yet people are saying, "Oh, but we must praise Manchester City for being defensive." The only reason why they're being defensive this time round is because if they opened up just a little bit, they're gonna get hit and pammed. They got hit by Brighton. They got hit by Tottenham already. They didn't want to get hit by Arsenal.
Mm.
They didn't want to get hit by you guys. And as much as they hit you guys 3-0, like they were playing counter-attacking football against you guys, which for me was fascinating. And then they do it to us, and they weren't really good at it. Like we were opening up in certain moments, and I just felt like, yes, as you said, intent was not there because he should have started. He should have started Eze. He should have started. I won't say Bakayo because Bakayo's still recovering from injury. But he should
Martin
have
Kelly
started.
on the
He should.
left.
Yeah, he should have started Martinelli. I don't know why he started Trossard because I keep saying this. Trossard's not a bad player, but he's bad to start. He's fantastic off the bench. He's fantastic off the bench. Same with Moreno. You bring him off the bench. You don't start these guys. And now, when you want to challenge for a league title, we're already 5 points behind Liverpool, and then the the conversation with Liverpool's like, oh, but it's expected. Liverpool is supposed to be dominating anyway, and I'm like, what?
No, no,
No, no, no. Like, is this one of the greatest Liverpool teams we've ever seen? Also, no.
no. It's probably the most
Consistent,
consistent and attacking wise, yeah. But
but
defensively, no.
no, they shaky as shit. And the thing is, they are ferocious attacking wise. Problem is, and look, I get why Ateta um was defensive against against Liverpool because dude, they're ferocious offensively, but you can press them back though. If you put them under pressure, you can break them. Dude, they struggle to break down Burnley. Now imagine they get the City team that aren't good defense. They played a 5-5-0. The hell is
Yeah.
that?
No, but I feel like Pep only did that because he thought he's gonna win 1-0. Because it was looking like that. Because Arsenal, even in the second half, when you guys made changes, put on Saka and Eze, there was a bit of difference, but you guys weren't testing what's his name?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Yeah, like the only like you guys had only had like one chance, and that was in the like that was cool. Towards the end of the game. You guys were just knocking it side to side. I was like, what is going on here? Why aren't you guys
Dude,
shooting, crossing?
and the
Your
thing
courage
is,
is literally there.
dude,
You
and
guys
what
are not
annoyed
passing
me,
the ball.
and the thing is that what annoyed me about the game is that we weren't provoking City to come out of their shape. We weren't
Just
provoking
knocking
them.
it side to
We
side, side to
we were
side.
like we were just hoping, okay, surely it's gonna open up now. And when it did, instead of just giving it to Gyökeres, we're like, okay, I'm gonna pass it back and then forward again. And I'm just like, Gyökeres is waiting. He's right there. Dude, if it went for Eze, nah, we were gonna lose 1-0 to City. And it was gonna be a peak meltdown. People were like, Arsenal are not in the title race. Eh. Yeah.
It's too early to be talking title race because even United are not far off the top four.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. This
and we are
this
horrible, dude.
Like I remember when City started so badly. I think they lost. I think the first two games. No, no, they won. They drew a lot of games. The first 5 games they drew. I think 2 games. They won one and they lost one. Right, and they still went to win the league. It doesn't matter if you're top of the league in the first five. It doesn't matter. What matters when we get to March, April, May. Where are you? I'm telling you something right now, and I don't like what I'm seeing um with Arsenal right now because some of the performances today were just a bit yours. Okay, back.
Okay.
Some of the performances were a bit off for me because the thing again is that most teams just if you've seen how the Premier started so far or whatever, have you not noticed something a bit weird about the team? Just have you noticed something a bit weird? Because they are now complaining about match scheduling now. Dude, when we played City that weekend, when we drew 2-2, and we complained about the match scheduling, you know what we were told? We were told, oh, but this is the way it is now. This is the way it is now. You better just walk it off. Bernardo was crying, oh, but we had to play on Thursday, and then we played on Sunday, and now we're tired. And they're like, oh. I'm like,
What about the teams in Europa? Because that's the normal. That's the
that's
norm for
even
the European.
worse. That's even worse. Like in this season alone, don't be surprised we get at least 2 games a week because of the Champions League. At least two, maybe three, Carabao or FA in between. Because if you want to, and the thing is, you can't win all of them if the games are like that, unless you have an incredible team that doesn't get injured. What annoys me about this whole Arsenal City thing is that it kind of exposed perspectives. Look, I can hate on Arteta as much as I like. There are things he's doing wrong now. I agree with you that there are things he's not doing correctly, right? But to just say solely that this is Arsenal's fault, that this, like, normally I would have cited you guys to beat City because you guys have been beating them, but they adapted to you guys and they absolutely annihilate you guys. I'll give them credit for that. But instead of hailing Pep as the greatest coach of all time, bear in mind he's only done this for 2, 3 games, and we're calling him the greatest coach of all time. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! The day he gets tried with this same tactic, I'm going to be the first one to laugh at him.
But he's been getting chowed like that.
He's
He's
it's
been like he's just trying to change things about because he can see that his team is not, especially defensively, bro. They get exposed when just when they press a little bit higher, they always get hit. So he's like, okay, let me chill a bit, let me sit back a bit. But I feel like they don't do it well because if they were successful in doing that, they would have won that game. You saw his subs. He just took off Haaland, he took off all his attackers and just put midfielders and defenders. He was holding on for dear life.
Do you even see
And
Haaland was like, bro, you're a bit crazy, bro.
yeah,
Why are you
because
taking me off?
Haaland knows like Haaland had a lot of opportunities to kill the game off in the second half,
Him
but it
and
was just
Doku. Him and Doku.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doku, we have to give him credit. Like I don't rate him, but this season Doku, I remember I told you before the game, like watch out for that guy. He's running all over the show now. He's not just sticking to one position. He's coming inside now. He's doing a lot of things. kind of like what Grealish wanted to be doing. So Pep is giving Doku freedom, but poor Grealish is
Should have given
was
him
told,
freedom. Should have
yeah,
given
like
him.
dude, I feel like Grealish Doku is good, but Grealish is
Sorry, yeah. So Grealish's misfortune at Manchester City was that Pep didn't give him enough freedom, but the irony is that Pep is giving Doku all this freedom now, and I find it hilarious because now he's desperate. Like, oh, his amazing tactics, all these brilliant tactics that he said this is the way to win football matches, and now he's not even using them anymore. And I'm just like, you fraud. That's it. It
but that game, it's the game itself. It wasn't a great watch. I was a bit disappointed
was so bad.
watching that.
And I think the other thing that annoys me about um At- Ateta is that, oh god, just hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Um, a lot's happening on my side, and that time I'm the one that's recording. I think I'll have to give recording to Malcolm at some point um in future. Sorry for that, guys. Um, but yeah, I was just talking about how Arsenal are being heavily criticized and City not being criticized, they're actually being praised for being conservative. Um, I think, yeah, and look, I can talk about Arteta forever and be a broken record about it, but he's still the manager at the end of the day, and there's nothing I can do about that. So um, he has to change. Personally, I think he has to risk it now. I think he needs to go back to the days when, remember when they bought Jesus and Zinchenko that season, and they just went for the league. They
Outscoring
need to,
everybody.
yeah, they need to go back to that because they were ferocious and they have the defense to back it up. So, so yeah, he has to figure it out honestly. Um, but shout out to Pep for adapting. That's all I can say. But barring that, I think the praise is over. It's over the top. I think people just don't like Arsenal, to be honest. How can you praise someone for playing defensive football, bro?
But you guys get praised for the same thing as well.
We didn't. They're like, but why are you doing this? Why are you scoring from set pieces? Ew. Well,
Win
nothing
is
we
a
do is,
win, dog.
bruh, nothing we do is right, bruh. Whether we win 5-0, 1-0, no one likes us winning, bruh. So, yeah. Um, that's all I gotta say. I don't know talk about Liverpool because there's not really much to talk about except the fact they've gone unbeaten in 5 matches.
Yeah, Liverpool are just they're just winning. What can we say, bro? Like they are they are really annoying. The fans are annoying. They are annoying. Everything about them is annoying.
Did you see them crying that Salah didn't win the ballondor? And I'm just like, what?
Uh, he wasn't even in contention for that thing, bro. Like I know he did well last season, but come on, guys. What did he do in the Champions League?
Got shot by
What did
Madrid.
he do in the
Or
Carabao
got
Cup final? What did he do in the FA Cup? Like
these things
Dembele was ranked
matter.
in
And they
all
got
these
shot.
competitions.
Yeah, and they got shot in the community shield by Crystal Palace. But hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, he deserves the Ballon d'Or apparently. I feel like I feel like with Salah, I just wanna just reiterate. I think Salah is one of the greatest Premier League strikers I've seen in a while. However, he's in that category of a Thierry Henry. Would I say he's better than Thierry Henry score wise? Hell no. I think his
I
goals.
don't even think it's better than Rooney, dog.
No, not even close.
People forget about the likes of Aguero and all these guys, bro. They just forget. Just because it's not happening now
It's
doesn't mean
it's
it never
called
happened.
it's called recency bias. And the thing is, like, you can talk about, oh, but that was 20 years ago. And I was like, yeah, and the record still stands.
Yeah, it's still relevant till this day.
It still stands. Yes, Salah has scored a lot of goals. We are not denying that. We're not, right? But I'll say this: if Liverpool end up winning three Premier Leagues with this guy, a Champions League and everything, you can have the debate about he's better than Thierry Henry. Until then, just just shush for now. Just shush for now. There's no freaking way you can say, because now I feel like when Liverpool winning it now compared to when they won it against City, winning one out of five.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really good, was it?
No, so they were dominating for a while there, and you guys were also in contention for the last two out of those five.
Yeah, but then Liverpool faded in the second time, and then
Yeah,
no one spoke about that. But they cried, but this is why he should be winning the Ballon d'Or. And I'm like, niggas, no. When Salah first came to Liverpool, you remember those first 2, 3 seasons with money?
he was too
That man
hot,
was
too hot to
He
handle.
was cooking. Yes, he scores a ton of goals. We get it, dude. Like, but the thing is, right? If he had won, like the one where I'm like still to this day, like, okay, it was genuine Rob is Haaland. Haaland broke records for goal scoring. Haaland won the treble with City, unprecedented, right? That was undeserved and they gave it to Messi because he won the World Cup, which is messed up, actually. Oh, I I get that one. But when you see like, but Salah has all these goals. Okay, so what did he win that year when Messi won it? Hmm? What? No, no, I want to know because did Liverpool even win anything? But oh yeah, Carabao Cup and FA Cup double, Mickey Mouse double. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. It's a trophy. No, no, it's not enough to win a Ballon
Bruh,
d'Or.
Liverpool.
Like, okay, look, I get it. Like, he's your best player, whatever. But when I'm saying things like, oh, but Andre, like, no, no, don't put him there, our strikers. He's not
They
that
don't
good.
even want to hear about Ronaldo when Ronaldo was at United. United, yeah, Ronaldo was
That man was
cooking at United.
that guy was breaking records, yo.
Hey, that guy was it was a demon, and he went on to do it further at Real Madrid. Yeah, but I don't think Salah deserves the Ballon d'Or this year. Maybe that year when they won the Champions League in 2019 when they beat Tottenham in the final. But he had serious competition, and Ronaldo was also very good in 2018, breaking all those records.
Yeah, it's hard, guys. Yeah,
Yeah, bruh. So, Liverpool, not really much to say about them.
no, barring that, it like, look, we can talk about Gravenberch though. I think that's
Yeah,
the only
no,
player
he's
I can talk about. He's
he's a
fantastic.
fantastic player, and he scored a great goal as well this weekend.
No, no, Gravenberch is
And he's
the
been
best.
staying fit, right? I think people forget under Klopp that guy was suffering a lot of injuries.
Yeah, because Klopp is making them run around like crazy people.
Yeah, like no, they were doing the gegenpress and it wasn't working for Gravenberch. Now at least Schlott is making them like basically counter as well.
It's not really a counter attack. It's like a mid block.
But yeah, but how do they attack? They
No,
only score when
it's quick.
when
It's
the
quick.
opposition
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So it's quick transitions, but they use a mid block, and basically they pass around until you. Like, so they wait for you to make a mistake, and then when you do, they attack you. But they pass around. If there's like a genuine space to be exposed, they will take advantage of that. They're very quick. But I feel like it's more of a mid block than a low block because they struggle against low blocks.
Mm.
They really do. So it's more mid block, not a. It's not the highest of presses. That's why people are not getting injured so much. That's why Van Dijk and Salah are having the time of their lives right now. Personally, personally, I feel like if you want to talk about like, and this is where I'm just like I draw the line with Liverpool. Yes, you guys are having a fantastic season, but let's not forget that we are all under the same competitions, at least the big six. We're all in four competitions this year. So to say that you're unbeatable, that you'll never lose a match, that this will go on
Mm.
forever is delusion. Just enjoy this now, but when you start losing, and if you keep losing, I'm not saying it will happen, but if you start losing and you can't get back, don't cry to us and make excuses. Because of the way you guys have been talking about everybody else, barring yourselves. You can
Mm.
enjoy it, but don't talk about anybody else. Because that will bite you. All I've been hearing about Liverpool fans for the past few weeks is that this is the greatest Liverpool team I've ever seen. And I don't think that's the case. I think it's too soon. We're in September for Pete's sakes. So relax.
Yeah, it's too
It's
soon.
this the season's long. Look, if you are 10, 15 points clear and we're in December, and I'm like, fine, you can talk about that conversation. But until then, dude, just chill. Enjoy your time. Stop talking about other teams. Because the way Liverpool
Yeah.
fans have been behaving, like you have every right to be happy. But don't act like you've been playing amazingly. Yes, you. What it says is win, 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 win. But they're not good performances. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And compared to everyone else, they all have had an easier start. The only big team they've played is Arsenal.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
the only big team you played, and you just nicked it. Everyone else is a small team, and you are raving around. You haven't played United yet, who could break you. You haven't played City, who are defending now. You haven't played Tottenham with Thomas Frank. Come on, guys, just relax a little bit.
Yeah, there's still more to come.
There's still
Hopefully,
a lot
pain,
of games.
pain in their direction.
Look, I'm not hoping. Look, if they win the league, fair enough. But the way they're yapping and they're acting like they're never gonna get injuries, they're never gonna just enjoy your time. And if anything goes wrong, I don't want to hear about failings. I don't want to hear about excuses, like you've been saying. I don't hear it. I'm happy that you guys are in your position, but don't talk shit about other teams. Enjoy your season. Enjoy, please.
Yeah, bro.
Enjoy, please. If you win the league by 10, 15 points, we'll be like hands up. But until then, yeah, you guys still have to come to the Emirates and beat Arsenal. You still have to go 4-2 to United. You still have to go 4-2 to City. You still have to go 4-2 to Tottenham, who are not looking easy this year, guys.
And also, they have to go to the world champions.
Oh, that's a nice segue, dude.
Yeah, the world champions. That we're gonna come to Old Trafford and le. That was funny, bro.
And they keep putting that World Champions thing on their stadium. It's annoying.
Bruh,
I
so
kept
what is United now the world champions now based on Chelsea's logic? Did we take the belt?
No, like no, but this is the thing I've been saying this right. Only a small team do this nonsense, not a big team. A big team says we're the champs, but they don't parade it the way Chelsea have been doing it. We're the world. They're even wearing it on their kit. We're the
Yeah,
world champions. We're
golden badge and that. I think we stripped that
if
badge from them on the
bruh,
weekend.
if guys, if they finish nowhere near the top five and they're wearing that yellow thing, what's the point of parading that world champions nonsense?
It's a meaningless title.
Because the teams who are in the top six right now are Crystal Palace, Bournemouth,
Tottenham.
and Tottenham.
Yeah.
We're the world champions.
The world champions are 1 point ahead of Manchester, finished Manchester United. But that game was horrible, dude. Like
No,
yo,
no, no, no.
I was happy we won, but I wasn't happy with the like, especially the second half when it was 10v10. The tactics were so disgusting from Emery, bro. He just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. But Chelsea were also a bit stupid to take off their best attackers when it's just one goal, one red card. Like, come on, guys, you can come back from a red card. So many teams have done it before. What's wrong with Maresca?
He panicked.
He shit himself, bro. And like, he took off Palma, Neto, and Esteval within 20 minutes. Were we that scary? I know they haven't beaten us since 12 years at Old Trafford, but come on, guys. You guys have a better midfield than us, a better attack
Apparently,
than us.
apparently.
Yeah, apparently. A better midfield, a better attack. But defensively, I think we're better than them.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the goals they scored. They scored 20 goals already. I mean, 10 goals. The same amount of goals as Arsenal and Tottenham.
But five was against West Ham, so what are we talking about now? West Ham are shit. Anybody can score five against West Ham. I think we can score five against West Ham. That's us.
I'm even looking at the so it's not counting the form for the Champions League because they also lost to Bayern, and I feel like Bayern showed their level. Bayern like
Yeah,
said,
Bayern
this
tore them apart.
this is the standard. This is where we are at. It's not actually a shame to lose to a Bayern, a Barca, a Madrid in Europe. It's actually not a shame. It's
Mm.
still early in the group stages. It's not the quarters or the semis yet. So there's still time to
That's
work on those
literally the
results.
first game, bro. It's a hard first game.
But it just showed where they were and where they were. It literally just showed this is your level, this is us. You guys are here. You guys are here. And a lot of the Bayern players, like, Kimmich and Lehmer and
Neuer is still there.
Neuer is still there. Upamecano, Kim, what's that guy? The Korean guy. Um,
Yeah,
Kim
Kim.
Min. Kim Min. Yeah, they're still there. Like it's been, it's crazy. It's been 3 years since those guys have played together. The only new players that are there is Jackson, Olise, and Diaz.
Yeah,
So, and Kane. Kane has been there for 2 years. 3 years actually. He's been there for a while actually.
yeah. Kane chowed them.
And it just showed like, they spent almost 100 million on the wingers Garnacho and Gittins, and I'm just like, you sold Madueke for £50 million, but you
Oh yeah,
spent
hey, Ganacho, bro. Ganacho, he experienced a heavy booing at Old Trafford. I felt kind of bad for him, but damn,
that was
bro.
no,
He
that was undeserved. Listen, I get that.
It was undeserved, but now I know why they did it because remember after the Europa League final, how much shit he was talking. He was saying that if he started the game, United would have beaten Spurs, or he's the special one, or he's Ronaldo's little kid. That's why the fans are angry at him. They're not angry at him because he went to Chelsea. They're angry because his ego is too big for his boots. He's got nothing to show for his talk. He just talks too much.
Mm.
That's the flop with Garnacho. Like he's, I think he's talented, but Emery didn't rate him. That's why I didn't put him in that final. Clearly, he rates Mount more.
No, he rates Mount way more.
He clearly rates Mount and Ahmad as well. Like he's like Garnacho. No,
We'll get to
you're
you
not that
guys
guy.
in a Yes, Shane, we'll get to you guys in a second. But I just have a question for you. Do you think Chelsea are as good as they're saying they are? Because me, honestly, I don't think they're that good. I think you're top. It's top five now, contentious at best. But
Yeah, I don't think they are title contenders. That's what the fans think. That's what they think.
they're not cut. They're not in the title
What
race.
happened last season when they were in the title race? Remember, they were second for quite some time in December, and then they had an easy run of games, and they never won those games that
They
were
collapsed.
so easy.
No, because
Yeah, they,
by the time they got to December, Malcolm, you saw their crazy start. They started really well, by the way. They burnt out. By December, they were burnt out. Remember when we had that crazy season where we were drubbing everybody, we were first, and then we bottled the league? We did bottle the league. But we burnt out in March. They
yeah,
burnt
you
out in
guys burnt out
December.
with the last in the last 10 games. That's
Yeah,
the flop.
we burnt out in March. They burnt out in December. How is that
Yeah,
coherent?
but that's also like I think they're too reliant on Palmer. Also, like yo, like
No,
if
but
that
they
guy
forgot
doesn't
to
have a
check
good
that
game,
boy. No, what if he's not playing? It's
if he's
over.
not playing, yeah, it's late. And even if he's playing, like I think he only scored one goal in open play for 8 months.
You know what
Like
I'll
he's
do?
the
You know, they have so
most
many good
important
players.
player.
You know what's crazy? They have so many good players. Adding Ganacho on top of that. You know what I would do now if I was Maresca? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'd get rid of Sanchez and get a proper keeper. Someone who can play on the feet and play out of the back. Right? That's the first thing I'm gonna do. The second thing I'm gonna do is get a Cucurella. I love him. Tim, he's a fantastic player. He's such an underrated player. He's actually a really good player. But he's, lapsy days ago. But I love that for him. It suits his character. On the right, it's James and Gusto. Okay. Centre back pairing. I'd get rid of Fofana. I'd get rid of Chalaba. I'd get proper centre backs. I'd get proper centre backs. Cowell, he can station, but I'll get proper centre backs. Midfield is great, but then it's where the attack gets weird, dude. Who are you going to revolve your play around? You have players like um, João Pedro, who's not a striker.
Mm.
Again, they do this thing every season. We got a striker, we got a striker. He scores for the first two games, and then he's stuck for the rest of the season. And then what?
Yeah, no, they made a mistake getting rid of Jackson or not replacing him at least.
Dude, like it's
They
just
never replaced him. Like they got the lap and he got injured in the first game.
ridiculous.
Well, Chelsea are just a tragedy, bro. I feel like they are fighting for top four, top five. I don't think they can sit here and with a straight face and tell us that they're title contenders, especially
They
after
do. No, but they
losing
do.
a few games and losing to us. Like what the hell, bro? Like I was
But
scared
they
going
do.
into.
But they do. They keep saying things like, God, this water. They keep saying like, oh, we're in a title race. Oh, we're in a title race. Oh, we're in a title.
Every
I'm
season they're in a title race, but they haven't won it in 8 or 9 years, bruh.
Yellow. Okay, just hold on, hold on. Sorry, and in other topics, let's just talk about Man United real quick. Yeah, what did you think of the game? Because when I spoke to you on Saturday, you were very disappointed, actually.
Yeah, man. I was not happy with the lineup, first of all. Don't know why Luke Shaw is starting every game. I understand why he put Maguire because Chelsea have tall players, but Euro is also tall. I think Maguire is just experienced. Midfield, Cass and Bruno are also understandable. And then the thing that makes me angry is the putting Ahmad on the left 10 where he's dreadful, dude. Like, and Mazraoui right wing back. Like, come on, guys. I feel like we were very fortunate that Chelsea's goalkeeper Sanchez was having a idiot moment there when Sheshko did well for the like. I think that red card doesn't happen without that flick on from Sheshko, and Mbomo's run is also obviously good. But the performance, like even when Chelsea had 10 men, dude, it looked like fine. We took advantage, we scored our goals, but I feel like we should have done more. Like, and I feel like him not taking Casemiro off, knowing full well that he's on a yellow and Casemiro likes tackling people. It's just I feel like Emran just needs to learn. He's still got a long way to go. Like I was happy like that we put pressure on them, that we started with intensity like we needed to, and we forced errors, and that's why we won the game. But I wasn't happy with the second half. That's what made me like more mad. Like he took off Sheshko to put Ogate because he just wanted to defend the 2-0 lead, and then Chelsea score, and that could have been a draw because Chelsea were putting a lot of pressure on us. We were just sitting back hoping for counters. That's why I wasn't happy because I felt like we should have avoided getting a red card leveling the game, and I feel like we should have comfortably won that game
It was very
instead
stupid
of
from
making it
Casemiro.
nervous.
I'm sorry, it was
Yeah, I
very
know,
stupid from yeah, like
but also
I
that referee was
he was just
atrocious.
he was Oprah of the yellow
Yeah,
cards.
like
He was just
you get a card, you get a card, everybody gets a card, dude. I think in that game there was like 7 or 8 yellows between both sides and 2 reds, of course. I don't understand. Every tackle was just a foul and a yellow card. That was shit refereeing, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy we beat Chelsea. We got the points because we need points, dude. We cannot. The way we started, we had a tough start. We had City, Arsenal, and Chelsea in our first 5 games, and I know we lost to you guys with the corner and City chowed us, but we needed to win games at home like Burnley and Chelsea because it's important. Like, but I feel like the next step is winning away from home, like going to Brentford next week. Like that's where I'm gonna now see if Manchester's serious and consistent, or are we just a team that turns up when we feel like it? You know what I mean?
yeah. It's just again, but it's a for me in retrospect, in the grand scheme of things, though, this one is massive for you guys. You needed to get as many points out of this as much as you could. The other thing that I was very critical about Amron is that while you guys were still 11v10,
Mm.
I could have let that game unleash havoc upon Chelsea because they were defensively poor. They weren't after the second goal, you guys kind of just settled, and I was just like, this is where you kill the team. This is where you get your extra points on the goal difference.
Goal goal difference because we're behind in goal difference again.
Remember that zero goal difference, that negative goal difference is in
But
Ten Hag.
we've been having negative goal difference for 3 years now. It doesn't mean anything to me. I think the most important thing is points right now.
Negative, bruh. You're in the top six, oh, top half, and it's a negative goal difference. I was like, I know. No.
We were third, nah, with 10 in his first season with plus 10 goal difference. Disgusting. 10. When you look at like Spurs were having plus 30, but they were lower than us because they were just shit.
Again, but not so much anymore. They look really good under Frank right now. It's
They
just
look alright, but they're
they look.
still Spursy.
It's still Spurs, but I would not take them lightly
No, they're the type of team now that can hit you maybe 1-0.
and leave it like that.
Exactly, it will be done.
But
But
they still have players like Poro and Van der Ven and what's the other
yeah,
one?
they still have
Romero. They still have
yeah,
Vicario.
they
They still
still
have those
they
guys.
still have the same team basically. It's just a few
Yeah,
additions here and there with Kudus and what.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I was just saying, bro, I just need my team to like. I don't even expect them to go on a run, dude. But at least rack up a few points, win your games. Like, especially, even like, you see what Liverpool's doing. Liverpool are not doing so well, like, but they're winning the games. They're getting the points. Just get the job done. That's all I want. Then I'll be happy. But until then, keep them quiet, my friend. I'm just watching.
Me too. But what I don't like is certain fans from certain teams
Don't worry
talk
about the
about
fans. Don't worry about the opposition. Focus on your team. Watch your team. When you guys win the league, or if you win the league at the end of the season, nobody's gonna have anything to say.
exactly.
But your manager also, just please, guys, I'm begging you, not Liverpool, not again.
No,
I can't take it anymore.
listen, if we don't win this year, not even the league or just anything, it's a bust.
Sack him. Sack him.
Sack him. Anyway,
Dude, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. But
dude.
yeah, I think we can call it.
Yeah, we can call it today. Why don't you just keep it short? We're just trying to refine the show in different ways. We're trying to different approaches. We'll figure it out. But one thing for sure is we're trying to make the show as short as possible as well. We don't want to do too long for the day we do long streams is when we have better quality and better content. But for now, we're just trying to make as
And
many
less
videos
distractions.
and less distractions. Sorry for what happened today. We'll make up for it next time. But anyway, before we leave, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you the next time. Bye bye.
Peace out.